Welcome into NFL Daily. I am Tom Downey. The Bucs and Tom Brady officially out of the NFL playoffs, and now begin the conversations about what the future holds for the ageless wonder himself, Tom Brady. A very real chance his time in Tampa is over. Brady will be an unrestricted free agent. The Bucs, despite winning a terrible division, were not very good this year, especially on offense. The defense was fine. The Bucs are going to try to bring him back. That makes sense from a cap perspective as well. Brady could retire. He's going to turn 46 before the start of next season and really kind of looked his age in a way he hasn't consistently before this season. Against the Dallas Cowboys, the numbers don't look that bad at first glance. You're staring down 35 of 66 through the air, 351 yards, 2 scores, 1 INT. That doesn't look that bad, but then you remember, it was a lot of garbage time that game. How rare is that, by the way? A Tom Brady playoff garbage time game, not something we're accustomed to at all. They did not score until the final play of the third quarter. Brady threw a bunch of balls in the dirt. He just looked uncomfortable behind the Bucs offensive line, which is a big red flag as he ages and continues to be even more of a just not mobile quarterback back there in the pocket. The past 4 seasons, big regression this year from Brady. Now, of course, he's gone through the divorce, unfortunately. I think he wants to keep playing football. But will he play football in 2023? The first question of today's show. Get those votes in for me. Will Brady play in the 2023 season? Why for yes and for no in the comment section. Now, if you vote yes, the question becomes, okay, where does Tom Brady end up playing? We're going to go from 6 to 1. 6 destinations for Tom Brady, beginning with the New England Patriots. They are number 6. It's fun, right? The Jets could be a fun surprise fit. That's probably not going to happen in the end. But Mac Jones, McCorkle himself, Bailey Zappi, both played this year. They went back to Mac Jones, I think, correctly. The problem for New England was probably less to do with the quarterback and more to do with going from Josh McDaniels to Matt Patricia as the offensive play caller there. Mac regressed in pretty much every physical category. The interceptions were down, but he also played fewer games. QBR from above league average to way below league average. It's a fun idea. I would bet the Patriots just keep trying to grow and develop Mac Jones. So where will Tom Brady play next season? 5 more teams coming up. Get those votes in for me in the comments section. Where will Tom Brady play in 2023? It's the pinned comment, so if the ad break comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and let me know. Number 5, the Miami Dolphins on this list. I think this is a less likely destination than what it was, I don't know, even just a couple of years ago, whatever it was, when the whole tampering stuff came about, and then it was, maybe, and it just never worked out in the end for any of the parties involved timing-wise, and, the tampering was kind of a big deal as well there. What also complicates things is this. The presence of Tua Tagovailoa and the fact that the concussions are a real concern, but he played really well for them this year. If Tua had been bad, I think Miami would have been much, much higher on this list. The thing is, they weren't higher on this list because Tua played really well. So as long as the concussions are no longer an issue, which, we'll see, seems like he should be fine for week 1, I don't think Brady ends up in Miami, at least not this year. Maybe he tries to do the whole 1-year deal thing a couple times, and we play the Brady offseason game every year. But for now, I don't think Miami's the ideal fit. Today's show is sponsored by Geology. Geology is a 16-time award-winning skin, hair, and body care company recognized in Men's Health, GQ, and Esquire. Geology creates simple and effective skincare and healthcare routines customized just for you with ingredients that are proven to work. And right now, for a limited time, they're hooking you up with an insane offer. Use code ChatSports70 at chatsports.com/geology and or use the QR code on screen right now, and they will give you an exclusive 70% off their award-winning skincare trial set. What an absolutely insane deal. Skincare should not feel like a gamble, and Geology is the best in the skincare game. They put an end to the dark or puffy under eyes, helps you fight acne, reduce oiliness, prevent wrinkles, gives you smoother, hydrated skin. I've been using the Geology face wash in the morning, their dark and puffy under eye cream, and then the retinol night cream before going to bed, and my skin is looking and feeling great. Just ask my wife. And in the shower, Geology body washes smell great and are free of harsh ingredients and are refillable as well. So go to chatsports.com/geology and or scan the QR code on screen here and use our code ChatSports70. That link is in the comments and the description. The link and the promo code is chatsports.com/geology, promo code chatsports70, or the QR code right there on screen. On top of the 70% off, you will receive an exclusive bonus offer on one of their brand new skin, hair, and body products of your choice when you add it to your trial. This is one of the best offers you will ever see, so get it before it's gone. chatsports.com/geology, promo code ChatSports70. Again, links in the comments section and the description of today's show. Back to our Brady destinations. Number 4, the Tennessee Titans. They're in a weird spot. We'll call it what it was. They choked. They were a disaster down the stretch. The Titans can cut Ryan Tannehill and save $17.8 million with a pre-June 1st coach. They can spend that money now, or $27 million after 6/1, which you can't spend until after June 1st. The issue for Tennessee is they need major help on the offensive line. It was a dumpster fire this year, and a big reason why Tannehill got hurt and why the offense just faltered down the stretch. You also look at the numbers here. The big difference is in one more game the past 2 years compared to the first 2 years for Tannehill, the interception-touchdown ratio. Drastically different for Tannehill. But I think Tom Brady would be an upgrade. And there is the presence of Mike Vrabel defensively, which I think could appeal to Brady. So rank him for me. Rank Tom Brady among NFL QBs in the comments section. He's not number 1 anymore, at least among current quarterbacks. I think still easily top 15, right? Got to be. Where do you rank him? Let me know in the comments section. Number 3, the San Francisco 49ers. They were in the mix before, but now things look oh so different. It seemed like early in the year, this was going to be your depth chart, right? Jimmy Garoppolo's a free agent, but Trey Lance will get healthy and everything will be fine, and then Lance will get a chance to prove himself this time next year and play really well, and then he got hurt. He didn't play well. Garoppolo subs in. He was doing fine. And then out of nowhere, Brock Purdy shows up. And it blows my mind how good Brock Purdy has been. It doesn't really make all that much sense so far this season, what he's been able to do as a starter. 5 starts for Purdy in the regular season. We throw in the playoff game, and it's 6, so we'll count that in the record category to emphasize that he's undefeated as a starter. The regular season numbers are the rest there. 13 of 14 touchdown interceptions, high completion percentage, great yards per attempt, high yards. Purdy/Lance should just be the Niners quarterback, right? Let those two fight it out in camp. You don't need the veteran when you've played as well as Purdy and with what you invested into Lance. It's a weird situation, but not when you need the veteran as far as I'm concerned. We will have more NFL news, rumors, draft, free agency coverage, and more right here on Chat Sports. So make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit that sub button for me right now. Number 2, it's just going back to Tampa. The Bucs want to bring Brady back. I think that makes sense from a money perspective, from a other available options at quarterback perspective. They're going to make changes this offseason, stay kind of all in with their current chips as best as possible. Certainly sounds like, although I don't think it's been made officially official as we sit here filming this, but seems like a matter of when, not if, the Bucs are going to fire Byron Leftwich as their offensive coordinator. Like, as soon as the game ended, report, Bucs will fire Byron Leftwich. They waited to hit publish on the article until the game was over, basically. It was kind of crazy. There's also this fair question. Does Brady want to go back to the Bucs? It didn't work this year. But for Tampa, Brady and Blaine Gabbert are free agents, and I don't think Kyle Trask is a very good football player. Not that we've seen much of anything of Trask, but I have little to no confidence in him. So it puts it in a weird spot for Tampa. I think they are Brady or bust, but they just might bust. The real question for Brady, it's what he wants. He wants more rings. That's all he cares about. He's a competitor. Will he win another Super Bowl? 1 for yes, 0 for no. Let me know. Get those predictions in the comment section. But number one should not come as a surprise. The Las Vegas Raiders. Derek Carr, time in Vegas/Oakland is over. He's not going to come back. There's no chance they bring him back. They've made it very clear. He said goodbye. He will be cut or traded before the February, I think it's 15th deadline when his base salary guarantees. He's not going to be back. Brady would get to reunite with Josh McDaniels. Clearly, those two work well. The Raiders were in the mix last time. Things kind of fell apart down the stretch, and they very much appear to be the favorites this time around. They will be able to move on from Carr early, totally start their not tampering, but tampering process early on in free agency, if they frankly haven't already done so. And not like there's anyone behind Derek Carr. Jarrett Stidham, who had a good game and then, regressed like most young quarterbacks do when they get a second start, again, unless you're Brock Purdy, hit the learning curve pretty hard and regressed. Chase Garbers is not it, of course, either. Brady and the Raiders seems to be a likely outcome. If Brady wants to go to Vegas, it will be, in the end, up to him. He is the free agent after all. We will have you covered with more on the Brady saga. Hit that sub button for us right now so you don't miss out on anything here at Chat Sports.